Hey everyone, welcome to Sarifim Labs. My name is Chris, founder and creator of Sarifim, a modular cybersecurity framework and platform built for the next generation of ethical hackers, analysts, and Homelab builders. Today, we're diving into something foundational, installing Kali Linux on a virtual machine. Running this on my MacBook Pro M2 with 96 gigabytes of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. But don't worry, you won't need that much to get started. I recommend at least 8 gigabytes of RAM with some free disk space, especially if you're building a starter home lab. So we'll be downloading, configuring virtual machine. I'm using VirtualBox, but you can use whatever hypervisor works best for you. The goal here is to isolate Kali from your host system. So if anything goes wrong during testing or exploitation, your main machine will stay safe. Once we're up and running, I'll show you how to create a snapshot, basically a restore point. So if something breaks or your testing goes sideways, you can roll everything back in seconds. All right, enough talk. Let's boot this thing up and start building. Go ahead and power on your desktop or laptop of choice, and let's get Kali installed right away. So first we need a virtual machine or hypervisor. I am on Mac, so I recommend using VirtualBox. You can use any other hypervisor that suits you. So what we're going to do is go to your favorite browser. I'm using Google Chrome. We're going to paste in the link for VirtualBox. It's directly from Oracle, so we know it's safe. And here we have our versions we want to download. Since I am on Mac and I have an M2, it's going to be an Apple Silicon host. So you're going to want to click that and let that download. Then you're going to go ahead and just open that up and follow the instructions for installation. After installing VirtualBox, you might need to grant necessary permissions. You'd have to go to your system settings, and then you want to go to security and privacy. And it's at the bottom, usually right here, it'll ask you to grant permission for it so you can actually use it. Once you're done with that, you'll be able to open VirtualBox and set it up the way you need it. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. So VirtualBox. Cool. And as you can see, I already have Ubuntu Linux installed. I was using this earlier for our home lab practice. But today we want to install Kali Linux. So what we need is to download the Kali Linux ISO. So what we are going to do is go back to Google Chrome, paste in our Kali Linux link. There we go. And we want to select Apple Silicon ARM64. We want to download the installer. So we'll hit download. And just wait for that to download. It's about 3 minutes or so. Okay, so Kali Linux installer is downloaded. What we want to do is go back to our VirtualBox. What we want to do is go to new. We're going to go to Kali Linux for name. The default folder is fine. For ISO image, we want to select our installer. It says detected OS type Ubuntu ARM64-bit. This OS type cannot be installed unintentionally. The install needs to be started manually, so this is fine for now. If you don't have Ubuntu, then what you want to select for subtype or for type is Linux, subtype Debian, and then version Debian ARM 64-bit, and hit next. For base memory, we want at least 4096. Processors, at least 2. I'm going to hit 3. Enable EFI is fine. For the virtual disk, we want the disk size to be at least 40. That's fine right there. Okay, we'll hit next. And finish. So here we are. We have Kali Linux. We have our settings. For now, we want to go to settings. For general, we want to change subtype to Debian. Good, we'll okay to save it, go back. Now we need to add SATA. see, because it's floppy optical. Type OK. There we go. Okay. So we can delete this controller. We have the USB controller, which is what we want. Now we need to add the optical drive, the installer. Perfect. That looks good. Hit OK. Go back to settings again. So we have general, subtype, we changed it to Debian, version Debian ARM64. The motherboard and processor looks good. For our storage and devices, this is the boot order pretty much. Looks good. For the adapter, we can leave it at net for now. Okay. So now what we want to do is hit the green start button and hit escape to get into the boot menu. Boot manager. There we go. The USB CD-ROM. And we want to go to graphical install, hit enter. And watch it install. Cool. English, just follow it through. Okay, so for host name, I'll do Sarifim Cali. Let's do this. Continue. For domain name, we'll do something like Sarifim Local. Continue. For full name, for the new user, I'm just going to put Sarifim Labs. Username, Sarifim. Choose a password for the user. We are in Central. For partition disks, we'll just select the default or highlighted it already, use entire disk, and hit continue. We want to select all files in one partition. And we'll hit continue again. Do we want to write changes to the disk? Yes. For software selection, all the check marked is okay. Installation is complete, so it's time to boot into your new system. Make sure to remove the installation media so that you boot into the new system rather than restarting the installation. Continue. Beauty. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Perfect. So let's go ahead and delete that installation ISO. We're actually gonna exit out of this. We will power down the machine for now. And then we will go to settings, storage, and we will remove the ISO installer. Just like that. Click OK. Boom. Let's go and start it up again. Love it. So let's go ahead and log in. Yeah, baby. So we're in. That's it. We have Kali. And we're going to do some updates. So let's open up the terminal. And let us sudo apt update sudo apt full upgrade. So it's upgrading. All right, let's test the network connection. Ping C3 google.com. It's working, that's good. So let's go ahead and install some core tools like Python. Yes. Build. Python 3. Nice. And let's change the host name. Sudo host name CTO. And we're gonna set I'm gonna set mine to Sarifim Labs. All right, cool. All right, and before we completely end this, we should definitely snapshot this. So when we break it, we can just roll back to that. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna end this. We can do save machine state, that's fine. What you want to do is you want to go to machine on the top left. You guys might not be able to see it because I'm on a white screen. You want to go to tools, snapshots, and then you're going to want to do take snapshot. Let's snapshot 1. Let's name this fresh install. Yeah, give it the date, July 9th. 25. Description, we just say clean Kali install with updates and no additional tools yet. Perfect. Boom, and there you have it. Alrighty folks, that completes our mission for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing and hitting that notification bell to stay up to date when new videos are released. You all have a good one. Peace out. Bye.